Welcome back, fellow gaming droogs. Tighten your bowler hat, pour yourself a fresh glass of Malacca, and get sharpened up. There's me, that is Akomi, and my droog, that is Turk182, and we sit in the Korova game bar, getting ready for a bit of the old ultra gaming.
Sega! Tetris.
Okay. I forgot about the voice acting in this.
Puyo Puyo Tetris!
Hi, I'm Akomi.
Hi, this is Turk182.
Welcome to the Korova Game Bar.
Alright, so we're taking a little sidestep to play some Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Oh yeah.
Here we are.
Puyo Puyo Tetris!
Oh yeah.
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Because Tetris is my jam.
Alright, so Puyo Puyo Tetris is a very interesting game. It probably falls somewhere in the top 10 games of like how to lose friends. Yeah, I mean, you know, under Mario Kart.
In Mario Party.
So yeah, probably with Super Smash Bros. On there too.
Maybe. That's more like good-natured competitiveness. Like this is more about like screwing people instead of, you know, facing them in the field of combat.
So we're going to go over to the multiplayer arcade. Now, I'm sure most people are familiar with Tetris. Probably not as familiar with Puyo Puyo, which I know I wasn't, and I still am trying to figure out how do you actually play this game.
Yeah.
Akomi here pretty adapted to it fairly well, but it's different. Do we do fusion?
Yeah, it was not fun. That was that one that would like combine the Puyo blocks into Tetris blocks.
Yes.
And yeah, it was kind of shitty.
I like doing swap.
Yeah, swap is a lot of fun.
Do we do party?
Items of beer. I think we tried one, maybe.
This is for a high score thing, so.
Yeah.
I think Big Bang.
Yeah, we did do Big Bang. Yeah, we could probably do that this game session at some point. I'd love to start off with swap.
Let's do swap.
Yeah. So.
And yes, you heard Akomi right. He likes to swap.
But not sloppy seconds.
Alright, so you have the option here, because there's two of us here, if you want to play 2-player battle, 3 or 4, with 3 and 4 being played by the computer. We can do that to kind of see how it's done. The computer just wrecks shop.
I was about to say, are you prepared to be completely humiliated by artificial intelligence? Oh wow, there's a lot of empty character spots here.
Yeah, you gotta play through the game to unlock them.
So, like, all these characters are just, like, weeaboo garbage, so there's, like, no character that's like, oh yeah, I want to play them. Guessing I'm gonna do Zed here.
I'm gonna play J and L. Control attachment.
Battle mode engaged.
Oh, no, I don't want to play J and L. I want to play this guy here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start the lesson.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go with
it's gotta be somebody that's easy to hate. There we go.
with this guy with his
Alright. So, we'll try to keep conversation flowing pretty decently here, but like these puzzle games require a lot of concentration, so if we zone out, it's not because we don't care.
It's because we care too much. Alright, Tetris.
Activating Tetris mode.
Oh boy, this is all tiny. It's gonna jack up my steez just a wee bit, but I'll get used to it.
Oh, whoa, crap. I accidentally did what I didn't want to do.
So, I believe I've asked you about it, certainly not on the show, but are you aware that there is Tetris fanfiction?
No, I was not aware that there was Tetris fanfiction.
Okay, then you would not be aware that there is Tetris fanfiction that is erotica.
How does that...
I genuinely do not know, to be perfectly honest. I'll pull some up for us sometime and read it.
I'm not sure if I want to.
Vital scan.
Crap.
Change.
Cock it up. Oh boy, this is not cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I have no idea how it works. It was just one of those things where it's like, it's something you really don't want to Google. Oh, no. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is not good. Oh shit. Oh man, these blocks are not going my way.
Vital scan.
And my combos are not one to set up either. So this is probably a bad game for me to do it,
How interesting.
because this requires a lot of concentration, and I'm
Damage resumed.
screwing up a lot. Oh wow, I just got reamed! Oh boy.
Vital scan. Mode change.
But yeah, this might be a good time for me to try to do my rant about DeviantArt. Oh boy, this is not going well. Is this the computer destroying this?
Yes.
Oh boy. Boy.
Beautiful.
But yeah, so this might be a good time for me to do my little rant about DeviantArt, just because this is not a story-based game, so it gives us some flexibility here.
Mode change.
So DeviantArt, not a fan. I've said multiple times on the show, I think DeviantArt is a cesspool. I absolutely hate it, and there's a lot of reasons for that. So I'm gonna try to get into some of them.
Vital scan.
A
Nutrition.
lot of young artists
Mode
learn about DeviantArt, and they want to.
Severe
Oh,
damage.
jeez, I am just gonna die here.
Vital
You
scan.
know, they wind up getting a DeviantArt account because they, hear that it's an art community, and they think, oh, this is a good way for me to get my work out there and get recognized. And what they don't realize is that it's a very toxic community.
Mode change.
Wow, this is really not the game for me to be talking about this, but it's been on my mind a lot.
Damage
It's a
resumed.
very toxic community. The people who get the majority of the page views. Oh, whoa, the computer's out?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have been the one wrecking shop all this time.
Me? I didn't think it was me. Okay.
But yeah, so like what people fail to see with it is it's a very toxic community. Popularity comes from the people who do fan art. It's not from the good artists, it's from the fan art. So, you can say that there's advantages and disadvantages to that. To me, there's a lot of disadvantages because the people who are super famous on DeviantArt are, oh shit, they are not good artists per se. They're, oh boy, I just wrecked myself badly. So all I can do is hope to get ahead a little bit here. So,
Vital scan.
yeah, boy, I picked a bad game for this rant.
Vital scan.
But yeah, like, the most popular artists are guys like, Bleed Man, who has a completely ridiculous fan comic.
Mode change.
Oh, whoa, still not doing it, nope, that did it. Oh, you are kidding me. Shit! Oh, no!
Vital scan. Nutrition.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Oh, a lot. A lot, Samuel L. Jackson.
Vital scan.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, no! Oh,
Crisis
oh
averted.
fuck. What? Oh.
I didn't get to take you out before I died. No! Son of a bitch!
Comey wins!
A favorable
Oh, god!
Fuck you, butt loving.
activating Puyo Puyo mode.
Buckfutter. Okay. But yeah, so, like, I mean, the guys who are popular, they're not good artists. They're guys who work with a lot of licensed properties. So Bleed Man, he has a comic that he runs on DeviantArt. Is it a good comic? No. His art is acceptable, I guess. It's, like, passable. But it's not good art. And plus, the guy is, like, a pedophile. Even his nephew acknowledges that he's
Mode change.
just, like, way into, like, super young chicks. So, I mean, that's kind of, oh, wow, already?
So I guess he and Nicky have something in common.
Apparently. So, I mean, that's kind of neither here nor there. That's, that doesn't, a person can be a crappy person and still be a decent artist, but he's not. I mean, he's just not a good artist. But he is the most popular guy on DeviantArt because what he does is he draws Cartoon Network properties, he draws Nickelodeon properties.
Vital scan.
I mean, it's like nothing but just stealing licensed copyrighted characters for his story.
Oh, he puts them in his story.
Oh yeah, it is a webcomic about, like, not Millie, what's the name? Mandy, from The Great Adventures of Millie and Mandy.
Oh man, I love that show.
Oh yeah, it was a good show, but yeah, he has it that, she gets married to Grimm. I have no idea, this guy's an idiot. But, so she gets the powers of being the next Grim Reaper, right? And so she uses it, get this, to perform 9/11. So, yeah, this cartoon character is responsible for 9/11.
Mode
No,
change.
Mandy was a pretty dark character, but she wasn't that dark.
Yeah, well, I mean, plus, like, I mean, it's 9/11. You don't want to put that in the same stretch of comic as a freaking cartoon character. It's like disrespectful to the memory. So, but I mean, Bleed Man is a totally separate brand. I could, man, remember my combo. So I mean, I could just go on just about Bleed Man and never talk about any of the rest of DeviantArt. But
So,
the thing is,
Why is it called Bleed Man?
I have no idea. That's just his username.
Oh, that's his name.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the comic is called. It's just some crappy comic. But, I mean, like, I could just talk about him nonstop and not get into anything else from DeviantArt, but there's just so much wrong with it. So these young artists get into it, and then they discover, oh, I need to, wow, the computer's actually not doing so hot. And then they
Before I
just...
played these, like, with my...
Yeah. So then they discover, okay, well, you know, doing my own art, doing, like, my own thing isn't working, so I have to find a niche. So what happens is you get people who are only in it to do fan art, which, I mean, I've done fan art. I don't have anything against fan art, but when that's all you do and that's your sole claim to fame, you kind of have a problem. I think you need to be creating your own original properties. So you run into that, but then
Vital scan.
another problem with the DeviantArt community is it's fetish fueled.
Mode change.
I mean, like, there's not, like, really a graceful way to build up to this. I mean, just, the thing is, you will find absolutely any fetish imaginable under the sun on
Vital
DeviantArt.
scan.
And not through actual photographs per se, although there are some of those, but it's mostly just really badly done art.
Mode change.
But,
Severe damage.
oh jeez! Oh, I'm not gonna survive this.
That's what you said last time.
Oh, I didn't think I would.
Beautiful.
I was the one that didn't survive.
Oh boy. This is not going well. Oh crap. Shit.
Crisis
Oh, boy.
averted.
Yeah, crisis averted.
Scan.
So, but yeah, like, I mean, there's just every fetish imaginable, and I mean, it's like, it's all the stuff I was talking about with, like, the secondary fetishes that most furries have. It's vor, it's inflation, it's all kinds of weird.
What's vor?
Vor is
Mode change.
eating each other, like a lion eating a lamb or whatever, and getting off on that sexually.
So now we're back to Until Dawn.
Pretty much. Oh shit, I'm out. Audi 5000.
Recharge mode engaged. Gravity is
Yeah,
my
we'd
ally.
be playing a furry. But no, anyway,
It's turning me on.
Puyo Puyo mode.
oh, that dog dick. So, so, I mean, it's just weird, like, you know, I mean, I'll just be blunt, you know, if you go to your typical run-of-the-mill vanilla porn site, you're not gonna find the shit you find on DeviantArt.
What types are you going to?
Oh, not stuff with war.
Mode change.
And yes, I just got Akomedeo to actually acknowledge that he goes to porn sites.
Well,
thank you.
Single
I'm-
straight dude. That's
I am quite proud of myself for that.
But I mean, it's disturbing stuff, and you know, it's the same thing. We were talking about the people who read that manga about rape in the comments section of that. Like, oh, this is so hot.
Mode change.
He shouldn't have been so cute if he didn't want to get raped. And it's like, you get that same kind of stuff with all the weird, like, fat bait that people put on DeviantArt. It's like, oh yeah, I'm really into this guy farting on this girl, or I'm really into this furry blowing himself up with a bike pump. And it's weird. I mean, there's like I mean, you know, you wouldn't think the word deviant and deviant art would actually be about like sexual deviations, but apparently it is. Should I keep it clear or just go for Tetris? Go for Tetris. That was a mistake. But yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, there aren't a lot of professional artists on DeviantArt. There's not.
Oh, I mean, that's what Instagram is for.
Well, yeah, Instagram, or I mean, shit, these days you can get a Wix site. So, Wix, W-I-X. So, I mean, that's like a free website builder. And, I mean, it's like professional grade stuff. It looks good. So, I mean, you can do that. I mean, Facebook, there's, oh, yikes. And there's even other artistic communities. But, like, I mean, Jonah Vasquez with Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and Invader Zim, even he said that DeviantArt is not a good place for a beginning artist to get their career started. It's just not. But people defend it vehemently and are just all over it. And it's so hard, you know, being a... I'll say I'm semi-professional. I mean, I'm not a professional artist in that I don't make a living at it, but I at least supplement my income with it, and I have for years. So, speaking as a semi-professional artist, it's not a good place for somebody starting their career.
Yeah!
Oh, no.
I was going to squeeze it at the last minute.
Oh, shit! Well.
Shoot, I fucked that one up.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not a good place for somebody getting their career started. Because it's like, you're not going to make connections. There are some professional artists on there, but, I mean, there's not a lot. You're not going to find a lot of, like, Marvel or DC guys on there. You're not going to find, like, a ton of Archie artists. There's a couple. But it's certainly not going to be a way for you to, you know, get the connections you need to get into the publishing industry, so you can't use that as a reason to be on the site. You're not going to get good critiques. People say, oh, you know, I want to be in a community of artists so that I can show them my art and I can get critiques and learn how to improve. And you know what? That's good and noble. Now, I don't buy it in one simple sense. I have yet to see a person on DeviantArt who's receptive to criticism. And I know I always make a lot of these broad, sweeping generalizations, but usually I make these statements because they're generally true. Most of the time, you provide a critique to somebody on DeviantArt and the response is, yes, but that's my style. And
I've heard that.
That is a grossly unhealthy way to learn how to draw, speaking as somebody who's been drawing for, you know, well over 20 years now. I mean, that is the worst thing you can say when somebody's trying to critique your work.
Mode change.
And you were talking about critique, not criticizing.
Right. And now here's the thing. There's a website that's brilliant for critiquing your work, and it's conceptart.org. It's a forum. So it's not some weird social media thing like DeviantArt, it's an actual web forum. But this is, like, all guys who are semi-professional or professional. These are artists who have made it. They're, like, late-year students. They're guys who know their shit, basically. And the ones who aren't, like, really advanced students, they're guys who are actually making a living off their work. I mean, it's people who know how to draw. You know, and it's not a bunch of weird-ass fetish art. It's actual, genuine skill.
Mode change.
And you know me, I'm a difficult one to impress artistically.
Vital scan.
I mean, somebody's got to be pretty damn special before I'm going to say, yes, this guy's really got it.
That hurt
Vital
me.
scan.
So, I'm finally starting to get ahead on Puyo. But, I mean, most people on DeviantArt will not go to the concept art forums. So you can't say, oh, I'm on this website because I want to grow as an artist. If you want to grow as an artist, here's a better location.
Vital scan.
I, as somebody who, you know, is a semi-professional artist, have provided you a better location to get your art critique.
Beautiful.
They don't want to do it. I've seen so many deviants, I mean, like, I've even heard of a couple of you, who have gone onto concept art,
Mode
and
change.
when they are critiqued, of course their response is, well, that's just my style.
Vital scan.
So, I mean, it's like, it's not a healthy community.
And you get me again on Puyo.
Oh, yes!
You always get me on
Puyo
freaking Puyo.
Puyo is how I get ahead, yo. Oh, man. You did well, but unfortunately it wasn't quite enough. Oh, yeah.
What do you know? You're a robot.
I am a robot.
Change characters.
But yeah, I mean, like, It's. I mean, now that I'm finally doing it, because I've been threatening to do this like the entire recording session. I've been threatening to like rant about DeviantArt. Now I'm finding it difficult to actually articulate everything I have against it. Because I've just seen so many young artists hamstring themselves. Because they get on there and it's like, oh yeah, I wanna get better at my art, but then they find out, oh hey, well, I just drew this shitty Sonic picture and everybody loved it because it's Sonic. Not because it's a good picture, but because it's Sonic. And suddenly it's like, well, now I don't have to improve. And it's a huge problem. Like, you don't have to have skill to get popular on DeviantArt. I mentioned at the end of one of our EDF episodes that there's that girl who just has the hots for John Silver from Treasure Planet. And, you know, that's its own whole disturbing thing. She's a deviant artist.
Not a deviant.
But she's like top 5, I think. Maybe top 10, but probably top 5 for popularity. She has more page views than most. Why? Because all of her stuff is Disney fan art. Not because of skill. I mean, professional artists have just completely decimated her drawing.
Stay away.
But she draws crappy Disney art. Wow, computer dropped out fast.
Whoa! Who dropped a ton of shit on me?
Probably me. Totally.
Holy shit!
Oh, hell to the yes!
Oh, man,
I'm really turned on right now.